the fabulous, most groovy
Gman. Gman.
You know you're breaking the law right now.
I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir.
I am not playing, Dragnet.
My name is Gman.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is Gman.
You got the audacity.
That's all I got to say.
You got the audacity.
I stole $3,000.
You got the audacity. You got the audacity.
Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
No big business can I be?
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
Baby.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me.
Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
Gman.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is Gman.
You got the audacity.
That's all I got to say.
You got the audacity.
I stole $3,000.
You got the audacity. You got the audacity.
Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
No big business can I be?
My name is Gman. My name is Gman.
Baby.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me.
Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
Matt, do me a favor. I see you in the background. Just do this for me real quick, please. Okay, I'll bring you in. Okay, sir, I think this is my first time talking to you. How are you doing?
It's not your first time talking to me. We've been emailing. It's your first time talking to me in person or like face to face.
Oh, you're Matt. I got a question or something like that.
I'm cousin Matt. Yeah. So first off, I want to say like you're
Matt,
a big.
before you say anything, Matt, you know you've been trolling me via my email, right?
Yeah, I have. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're a bigot, first of all. The things that you say about LGBT people are disgusting. Like, you need to get with the times, buddy. It's 2026. Like, even the Church of Latter-day Saints is like, you know what? Gay people are okay, man. Like, your hate really shows that you've got a latent fear of people, and it really betrays, like, you know, your attraction. You're like, Buff Weeb hits on you, and you're like, oh, I gotta go after Buff Weeb. Hussy, who presents, you know, very flamboyant and outwardly gay, and you're like, oh, I've got a real problem with that. But like Shabisky says something about it, and you don't go after him for calling you gay. Like Ben says something about it, because all of these people, you know, are straight, so you're not worried about it. Like, so that was the first thing that I wanted to say. But secondly, the things that you said about Shabisky, that you cannot prove that are bullshit are disgusting.
Let's do the first thing first, and we'll get the Shabisky.
Okay.
I promise. Okay. So, your argument is that I'm a hateful, bigoted person because I made statements about the LGBT community?
You said that you would beat somebody to death with a baseball bat if you found out that they were trans.
Okay. Did you take any time to think about what you're saying right now at all? Any time whatsoever?
Yeah, I took all the time in the world to think about it, G-Man. As much time as you take to think out the bullshit that you spew when you spew it out.
Okay, so you took time out to think about this then?
Dude, peanut butter and jelly, man. Like, whatever nonsense you spew, like, you do not make any fucking sense.
If you thought you did, hold on a minute. If you thought about this as much as you did, they're saying I'm part of the community. What do you got to say about that?
What part of community are you talking about? You're part of the LGBTQ community?
Hold on a minute.
No, I think that you...
I didn't interrupt you.
Okay, go ahead.
Hussy kept calling me gay, and he kept doing it over and over and over again. He even has the YMCA joke. Then he's convinced a lot of the community that I'm gay. You need to make your mind up here. It's either I'm gay and part of the community, or I'm bigoted to the community. Which one is it? I'm curious.
I'm curious why you can't handle somebody calling you gay, because somebody calling you gay, which is a name that most guys have to deal with growing up. Their buddies call them gay, or their bullies call them gay. People call each other gay, man. Like, if you're not gay, you let it brush off your shoulder. First of all,
homosexual as many times as somebody on YouTube called me a homosexual. That person will be thrown in the middle of moving traffic.
That's a terrible thing to say, dude.
No,
okay?
It isn't. No,
yes,
it isn't.
It is.
Let me tell you why it bothers me so much, okay?
Okay, tell me why it bothers you so
much. A lot of things that can be said to me that can offend me. Like, for example, if somebody uses a racial slur, or if somebody says you're a member of the... Let's say that Hussey wasn't calling me gay, right? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, he was calling me something else. Let's say that he was calling me a member of the KKK, right? Let's say he was doing that, right? Okay. Should I be upset if he said something like that? It's just words.
If it's not true, why would you care?
But wait a minute.
If it's not provable, why would you care?
Yes or no?
No.
Oh, I shouldn't be offended if he told me I was a member of the KKK.
He is a drama channel, man. Like, that's what he does.
Allowed to have your views and your opinions.
It's not that it's not, but G-Man, you're making a false equivalency. The thing that you bullshit about all the time. He didn't say anything about you being in the KKK. It's about the one specific thing.
I use that as a hypothetical example. I use that as a hypothetical example because here's the thing. Not only has Hussey done it, Hussey has gotten the rest of the community to do it too. And Hussey has never went back
is not targeting you, dude. Hussey has said that you're not
back in his statement and said that is not true about G-Man. But then G-Man makes a video. Actually, he didn't make a video. G-Man just put a title somewhere and said that Hussey was giving away, was distributing hamburgers and violins, and now G-Man's the bad guy. Because he used his own pathetic community as a tease.
It's not...
Well, hold on a minute. Hussey's gay, right? He's been quite bold.
I have no idea. I don't care. I don't care what Hussey is. I don't care who Hussey's attracted to.
There's going to be no one-sided attack, though. My thing is this.
Bro, you said that he was giving people AIDS. That's not there. That is
no. That man thinks it's okay to call me something that I am not, and then when I tease him back, he doesn't like it. That doesn't make any sense. Unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself. I'll do it for you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, according to Cousin Matt, it is perfectly okay for a middle-aged man to get on YouTube and to call other people gay, convince other people that you're gay, have other channels call you gay, convince all of them that you're gay.
Your audience knows that you were just putting shit in my mouth, dude. You were literally just putting intentions that I never said.
Not. You just called me a bigot.
You are a bigot. You have said that you were going to beat up. You said that if somebody was trans and you found out and you were on a date with them, that you would beat them to death with a baseball bat.
Tell the whole story. That's not what happened. Tell the whole story.
Okay, Ben asked you, hey, G-Man, what would you do if you were out on a date with somebody and you found out that they were trans and you didn't know? And you said, probably beat them to death with a baseball bat.
No, I didn't say that. There was a build-up to it. The build-up was the kind of women that I would date. And then what happened was they said, G-Man, what do you think about trans? And then we kind of built up into that. And I said that if I was on a date with somebody and they said that that I found that person was a trans and it was not a woman, that means the entire time, because I'm not just going to go on a date with some random person that I met, okay? That means they've been lying to me the entire time, knowing how I feel about the situation.
Yeah, okay? That's a pretty terrible thing to do, but it doesn't justify murder.
Hold on a minute. I said I would probably get a barbed wire baseball bat and then teach them a lesson about lying about that. Number one, I am known to be animated on here. I am a diehard wrestling fan, so obviously I was talking about being like Mick Foley or Terry Funk or somebody like that when I was talking about these things, right? But the point of the matter is, I was being real with my answer, trollish and real. But here's the thing. A lot of people in here are fake. A lot of people get on here and they'll tell you, oh, if this happens, this is what I'll do. Then when you meet them in real life, you find out that they're full of it, that they'll do something totally different.
But you're real.
Let me ask you a question. Are you a father?
That's none of your business.
Okay, let's say hypothetically and pretend that you're a father. Let's say pretend you have a 7-year-old child. No, a 5-year-old child. Let's say 5, because 5 is a lot more entertaining, right? Your 5-year-old child stole your wallet and went to the arcade and spent some money at the arcade or whatever. And after they did that, they went to the mall and they spent money there or whatever, right? And you don't think 5-year-olds are capable of this. Clearly, me and you are not the same age, and you don't know what 5-year-olds are capable of.
Seriously, you think a 5-year-old is going to steal somebody's wallet and go out on their own to the arcade?
Years old and they did that. Let's say they're 7. You want to know why I know a 7-year-old can do that? Because I've done it. I know what it's like to be a little criminal at 7. Okay, so don't sit here and pretend like people don't do this stuff. What kind of punishment are you going to give your child in 2025? Let me tell you what you're going to say. Go to your room and close the door and play your Nintendo. And at Christmas time, I'm going to buy you everything that you ever wanted. That's how you will raise your child. You want to know what a 7-year-old, what would happen to a 7-year-old back in 1983 or 84 or whatever? Do you want to know what would have happened to a child back then? Take a guess. It wasn't go in your room and go play Nintendo.
I can tell you what my dad would have done to me. He would have pulled his belt off and he would have beat the shit out of me.
What would you have done? What would you have done?
What would I have done?
Yeah.
Something different.
This is what you would have did. Good job, son. Next time, go to the bank and take the rest of our money, son.
Look, man, all I really wanted to say is, first of all, I think you're a bigot. And second of all, I think you're like literally mentally deficient.
No, let me tell you what I would have did in that situation.
Buff Weeb coming on and trying to offer you
know what I would have did? I wouldn't have beat him. You know what I would have did? You know what I would have did?
Yep.
I'd have took all of his toys. I'd have took everything that he loved, his toys, his pencils, his crayons and everything. I'd have put them in a garbage bag, and then I would have sent all of that stuff to orbit. And then I would have said, for the rest of the year, you're not going to have fun. If that's the only thing you can really do in 2025 or 2026, whatever year this is.
That sounds great. So how much does it cost to send stuff to
You calling me a bigot because I'm attacking people who are calling me gay is ridiculous. Because clearly there's people in this community who are gay that I was not talking about. I was only attacking the people that was calling me gay.
Except for you're not, because you said that the Bible, in your email, you were like, the Bible gives me an excuse to be bigoted towards these people.
Yeah,
you're so full of shit. You're disingenuous, man. What about Shabisky, though? Come on, tell me about Shabisky.
Do a screen share. Do a screen share.
Oh my
Do a
God.
screen share.
I've shared it in Discord. Everybody can find it. It's out there. There's a Discord that literally has a tab called Gman. Okay?
Show me where it says. Show me where it says that I got permission to be bigoted. Liar.
Show me where Shabisky is a pedophile.
First, show the email.
Bro.
Oh, and by the way, where's the proof that I'm gay? I'm curious.
I've never called you gay. I mean, I have called you gay, but I've called you gay because I know it bothers you. I don't really give a shit if you're gay or not. It does not make any difference to me.
Wait a minute. Did it bother you when I said that Hussey had HIV?
Did it bother me when you said that? Like, did it bother me personally?
Yeah, did it bother you?
I thought it was a disgusting thing to do.
I thought that it was
slander. It was legally not okay.
You thought it was disgusting? You just said that you say that about me because it bothers me. You think a judge doesn't know that Hussey's doing that because it bothers me? That he's trying to rage bait me?
You think that Hussey's the only one doing it? Everybody is doing it, G-Man. It's not just Hussey.
So anyway, Matthew.
You're attacking Hussey because of a personal...
why don't you talk about Shabisky? Because I'm sure your argument for Shabisky is strong.
I don't have an argument for Shabisky. I want to know what your argument for Shabisky is. I don't call people a pedophile without evidence.
Did you see my video?
I did.
Okay, so what did you think?
I thought that it was very lacking in any kind of evidence at all.
Okay, so why was it lacking?
Because it doesn't prove that Shabisky did anything or groomed anybody. It's such bullshit.
Okay, so what would I need for proof to prove to you that he's that way?
You would have to actually show some evidence.
Okay.
Because you got no evidence.
Straight here. Wait a minute. So let me get this straight here. Because I don't think you know what the word means about evidence or whatever. I don't think you know what empirical evidence is or anything like that. Let me get this straight here. I'm wrong for calling Shabisky a pedo, even though I show reasons for him to be that.
I'm not going to keep doing this.
Wait a minute. Don't run yet, Matt. Don't run. But you don't have a drop of evidence to suggest